Alright, I'm over here at the King Bolete spot, and the main thing I look for is Norway spruce trees. Those are the kind of trees that King Boletes grow around, and the easiest way to spot them is by doing this. They have a unique shape compared to other pines and spruces, and as I get closer you can see, but as I'm driving down the road or whatever, I look for stands of them, and this is what I look for, just that general outline on the horizon. They have these upward swept branches. I believe Douglas fir looks somewhat similar, but it has more of a droopy look to it. All of the spruces have needles that spiral around the stem like this. And the Norway spruce has the largest pine cone of all the spruces, and I may not be able to find one. The red squirrels may have ate them all. But the pine cone on the Norway spruce reminds me of the pine cone on the white pine. It's like 6 to 8 inches long and looks much different than all the other spruce pine cones. Most of the spruce pine cones are small, you know, like 1 to 3 inches. But the Norway spruce has a big 6 or so inch long pine cone, much like what a white pine has, but I don't see any. The red squirrels come in here and really tear them up. I mean, you can see that's it. That's how long they are. And they just look like any other pine cone, really, except they're, you know, 6 or 8 inches long. Red squirrels love them. They'll trim them right down to a little skinny stump like this. But mainly I'm in here because I wanted to check on my King Boletes and see if they were fruiting. Doesn't appear that they are. I can usually come in these spruce woods and about 5 days after a good rain from late spring through early fall and find a lot of King Boletes, but only certain Norway spruce woods support them, and I think it's the spruce that are somewhat younger, you know, ones that have a trunk that is maybe 6 or 8 inches. In diameter. Or 6 or 8 inches wide. Up to a foot wide, but it's the younger stands of spruce that you want to look for. And you'll find them, they'll just be popping right up through this needle duff. This is likely where one was. Somebody may have already came and picked this a couple weeks ago. Oh, I think I might have found one actually. Maybe they're just starting. Yeah, let's take a look here, see if this is one. Kind of tricky getting in there. Oh yeah. Well, that is definitely a king bolete, but it's all buggy. So I'm not gonna pick it. I'll have to come back and check on this spot next week. A lot of times they'll be hid underneath the needle duff. But that's basically it. If you want to find king boletes, just look for a young stand of Norway spruce and keep an eye on it. Go in there 5 days or so after each rain, and you should eventually find some. That's probably one of the best edible mushrooms there is. Very popular. You can see how the sunlight kind of filters through in spots. They seem to favor that. They don't really seem to like dense, old stands of Norway spruce. It's the younger stands that allow some light to filter in, but protect the mushrooms from direct sun. And that's it. That's how you find king boletes, at least here in southern Michigan. So get out there and learn to identify some Norway spruce and learn to identify the king bolete, and you can have you some good eating. Talk to you later.